Subscribe to Cooking and Travel by Dr. Papure Borua and press on the bell icon for all notifications.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's a simple malai kofta curry today, but a little different because I'm going to show you how I make malai kofta curry in my house. For that I'll show you first of all what do I need to make the koftas. For the paneer koftas I have here say around 2 cups of paneer which I have crumbled, very softly crumbled up. You can grate it in a grater also. I have boiled here 2 small potatoes and with some salt, and of course I have here around 3 tablespoons of chana dal which I had soaked for some time and given 3 whistles in the pressure cooker. These all will go into the making of the koftas, and of course I'll also need a few other ingredients. I have here 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder or dhania powder, 1 small teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, and 2 big tablespoons of corn flour, and just a pinch of the garam masala. All of these will go inside the paneer to make it spicy and nice. And this also, along with these, I'm just going to grate it and mash it so that it becomes easier for me to make the balls. This will be playing like the binding agent. This is how the dal looks after I mixed it in the mixie without any water. This also goes in, and of course the potatoes, the 2 potatoes that I had used goes in. You may use a little bit of you can use chilies, but I'm not using it. Just chili powder is fine, I guess. I'll also add in some salt according to taste, but please be careful, we have already salt given in the dal as well as the potato. So give it a nice mix. Next thing we need to do is that just make small balls out of it, koftas in a way, and try to make round koftas there. Give it the shape of a ball and fry them in refined oil. I have already heated around 2 tablespoons of refined oil. This way I'll make the koftas and fry all of them. The entire thing I'll make koftas from this. So now I'm going to fry the koftas. And do not just heat up the oil too much, otherwise the koftas will really burn up. Give some, say 1 minute or so, stir it over. Just get this light beautiful brown, golden brown on the top, and your koftas will be ready. So do not fry very much. They should be beautiful round shape that you have and the golden brown. Like this, I'll just try and fry all the koftas. I've fried a few koftas here. I will need some other things for the curry there. Now what are the things there? I have here a small bowl of milk that I need. You can always replace the milk with some cream, but I didn't want it so very full of fat, so I've just reduced it to the sugar, to the milk there. I will need 2 dry ingredients there, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and 2 teaspoons of coriander powder. Here I have taken around 12 cashew nuts and I have made a paste of the cashew nuts. So the cashew nuts paste here. And I have here tomato sauce, say 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce there, and I have taken 2 big onions, boiled the onions and made a paste of it. I will also need ginger garlic paste, 1 small teaspoon. Of course I'll be doing the cooking in vegetable oil, and I'll of course need some haldi powder, turmeric powder and some salt. So let's start making the curry for the kofta. In the same oil where I had fried the koftas, I am putting a few grains of sugar, so that I'll just wait for the sugar to come up. This will give us beautiful color to my dish there. First I'll put in the boiled onion paste. The ginger garlic paste goes in there. Just fry it for some time. I don't need to fry very long because it's already boiled. I'll put the haldi powder there, and very fast I'm doing it because it will otherwise burn off. These are the dry ingredients there, dry masalas that go in. giving it a nice fry, and also giving the tomato sauce. You may replace the tomato sauce with some tomato puree, but I love the color, the flavor of tomato sauce, so I'm using it. And just fry it a bit. Now this process is very easy and very fast. So this is the kaju paste or the cashew paste that has gone in. We'll fry it and put in the milk. The beautiful color that you want in your dish. It's malai kofta curry. So necessarily we should have used malai or cream. But I'm trying to be a little more healthy. The healthier option is always you can replace the malai with the milk. So fry it for some time and then I'll give it the salt. If gravy to be a little more thinner, you can add in some more of the milk. So I also want my gravy a little bit thinner, so I'll add in some more of the milk. Okay, now I'm going to add in some salt there. The salt can be checked on later. Doesn't need much time. We can put in the koftas. Your malai curry is ready. It's having a beautiful color there. You can see the color. It's beautiful there. Right. Okay. And then malai curry has a beautiful color, if you can see. Let it simmer for some time on a little medium flame and let the koftas get the gravy, the flavor of the gravy. And in fact, I'm going to taste in for the salt and then this is going to be eaten. It's done. So that's how it looks, my malai kofta curry. Look at the beautiful color, and I hope you like this recipe. It's an easy one. You try it out and do let me know in the comments box how it was. I hope you'll give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching.